first one that I just announced is the detective asked you, what started it off? Was it really about a windshield? And you answered, no, nothing thug, it's something personal against each other. I want you to hear that, make sure that's what it said, okay?
What started it off? Was it really about a windshield? Nothing thug, it's some personal against each other.
Okay, what I said, is that accurate or fairly accurate?
This is what I heard.
Okay. And what you're saying there, you're being interviewed, if you can tell, that's Detective Dennis, and you heard Detective Gaither's voice. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And you recognize this as June 10th, 2015 meeting. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, at that point, you also said, and this is at JW 240B, Your Honor, as in Barry, states it's
Yeah. As we can see and hear, and if you follow this, all of a sudden, Woody regains memory, which is, yeah, and with Mr. Shard, Mr. Shard is a faith healer because not only got Woody got all of his memories back, he also learned how to read, and his hearing improved. So I do believe Mr. Shard is a faith healer. So next time I'm visiting Atlanta, I will ask Mr. Shard to put his hands on my knees. And, yeah. But the demeanor of Woody after that break through the next day, I mean, it's a completely different person. And whatever tactics the prosecution had with handing over distraught and quite angry Woody didn't work, did it? Because
he might have woken up feeling like a different person. He said, depends on how I wake up.
Right. Right.
So I like the way Mr. Steele, we don't need to play all of it. We need to play 8 seconds here, 20 seconds here, 15 seconds here. Did they verify that what you were saying was truthful? And they never did. Never. So
it took still a while to get to that point, though. I mean, to be fair, like Steele was a little bit long-winded with his questions. I think he was a little bit overly concerned about making sure Woody understood what he was asking. I'm talking about this particular day. But the last day of Cross, you can tell that he altered his approach to Woody on the last day of Cross. He was much more condensed with his questions, very different to what he did the day before. So I think that was very smart and intelligent on his part to ensure that he kept the attention of Woody. And then he's did some things that kind of shell shocked him, I say a little bit, to make him say, okay, yes, I'm listening. Yes. And then Shard just nailed it right after that. So that's kind of going to take a little bit.
And in between, we had the few questions of the other attorneys, and then Mr. Shard came on. And how Mr. Shard started so softly, gaining trust, Woody was more or less opening himself up. And then that final hour, because Woody, I saw it on him. He knew where Shard was going a good half hour before the prosecution realized.
Yeah.
Because the absolute lack of proper objections. But when they realized it was too late, it was beautiful to see. And also speaks to the competency of the prosecution. And
he did a lot of stitching. Like, you could tell he would talk about something a little bit and then go to another topic. And then he would come back to that other topic right when your brain was no longer engaged in it. Like, to me, it was I know he's a basketball fan, and I just felt like in his mind, he planned this out to match like a good coaching play from first quarter all the way through fourth quarter of an important game.
Yeah.
Shard was doing his half-court sets. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, go on.
Yeah, he was doing his half-court sets. He was being a point guard, out there, and he was doing it within the 5-minute crunch time, time frame, because he knew he asserted his questions. in a way that was declarative. We learned that last night in the chat. Declarative questions, right? Like I'm asking you as if I know this to be fact. And I know if you deny it, it's a lie. If you deny it, he was asking in that way, and he did butter up, Woody, and then he gave him the John Joe's elbow to the eye, MMA style. You know what I'm saying, at the end. So that was a great tactic, I think.
Yeah, and at times when he gave shade to the prosecution. Now, if I were to use basketball terms, he did do a bit of Larry Bird on occasions,
for sure.
But all of a sudden he just laid it up, and it was so planned out, because I've seen him go up and stutter a bit, but this cross-examination, flawless. He got exactly where he wanted, up until Woody, nah, I'm not talking anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you guys some insider stuff.
Awesome.
After you said awesome. After he finished the first half, right before the break, he came out in the hallway. I'm talking about Chard. He was pasting. You can see his adrenaline was just going rushing, and I remember Steele out there talking to him about pacing himself, because he saw himself losing the jurors in the beginning, because he was losing them because they started going back and laying down and doing a little closing their eyes thing. And so if you notice, there's a big shift when he came back. You noticed that, right? And so, but he was pacing like back and forth, and all of them were standing around just because. And Weinstein said he's getting to that point. He's gonna get there. And everybody was like, "Okay, what is he doing? What is he doing? He's gonna upset him. Why is he making him go?" He's like, "He's gonna get there. He's doing something." So that's what Weinstein was saying to the people in the hallway. So, but he was pasting. It was kind of like very interesting how it was being handled.
Yeah.
Tony reminds me of basketball. And guys, if you want to show Max some praise on X, if you guys go and compare him to make some NBA comparison, I'm sure that would be the most well appreciated compliment. I'll get his Twitter link.
Now I got another one from Japanese Yakuza. Time to go to bed. I will talk to you through DM tomorrow. Thank you. TRT, still here. I just realized if defense never struck Hilton's improper question about police verifying everything, Shard could have said Hilton lied when he proved Woody made up fake people. Well, he kind of got there anyway, because they weren't paying attention. So, yeah. But that was they kind of had to make that objection. Because, first of all, it's not her job to provide that information, because she is the prosecutor. She
No, but the
cannot
jury's going to
state
see it that way.
Exactly. So it's candor to the court from the defense. They have to object to it. Nick be sliding into DM. I'm always DMing people. I mean, my DMs are open for better or for worse. And sometimes I have a lot of people who somehow I have a lot of interesting women who live near me, apparently, and I'm not interested still. I do believe the larger my Twitter account gets, the more interested women are in my DMs. Isn't that weird?
Sliding in your DMs, Nick? Sliding in your DMs, man.
Oh.
Nick got swag.
Yeah, he got the swag, man. He Nick at night is what I'm about to call him right now. He Nick at night right now, boy. Let's go, Nick. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you.
They said it's the beard, Nick. It's
Somebody
the beard.
said it's the beard. Man. Otto said it's the beard, man.
Yeah, it's the
There you
beard.
It's the beard, man.
Also,
Oh, it's the whole package. He's
Yeah, and
it's the entire package.
he got the height.
Okay.
Essences. He did the herbal
Whoa.
essence.
Whoa.
He got the height too, Tay. He got the height.
He got the height too. Oh my
Oh my
God.
God, he's tall.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't Nick in the courtroom?
Yes,
time?
he's
Yep.
Did he have a
tall.
cane? Did he have a cane? Was he walking with a cane?
Yes,
You
Yeah,
got the
that
pimp
was me.
cane too?
he had the
Yeah.
cane. Yes, he did.
Pimp cane with the hair, doing all this right here with the beard. Come on, man. They can't resist you. They cannot resist you,
The
man.
whole package.
The whole package.
Uh,
Let's go. I ain't mad at.
I'm taken, and we are very happy together. And yeah,
Oh, he's making it clear.
yeah, I'm making it clear. Yeah,
He's setting the record straight. Okay.
yeah.
got
Miss Viking and me are very good together. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah. Oh, and apparently I was even on stream. Yeah, at least me walking out, and whoever that person who sat beside me, who was pre-law, she walked out and she was like 5 foot -2, and then I walk out at 6'4". I mean, it was interesting to see. Now, okay, that chat went wild. I'm not a pimp. I have to use a cane because I have arthritis in my knees. I have to. Now, I did order a new cane, by the way, because yeah, it is
Next
a
level.
self-defense cane because I mean I have to return to Atlanta, and so it's a 5-pound solid oak cane. So yeah, I don't think it will help though. If anybody takes a stab at me, I mean I can't run.
You need a cane sword, Nick.
I'm not allowed to have those. Those are illegal.
Just listen. One of the things you're not allowed to do, man, it's just about being quiet about it.
Oh, shh.
Welcome. You got to think like an American.
Oh yeah. I mean, I look like an American apparently because nobody took me as a tourist when I was in the United States, and
You blended real well.
Yes.
I blended in real well. Yeah, I mean, Sweden, our gun laws are ridiculous, and so yeah, if first license, then the testings and the oral testings and the shoot testings, and then I have to repeat the shooting testing. Then if I want additional, I can, with one license, I can get a handgun and a rifle. If I want additional weapons, I need a new license. Yeah, and when I store it, I can't self-defense store it because the weapon, the pin, and the ammunition must all be kept separate. So if anybody breaks in, it's going to be, can you wait a few minutes while I assemble the,
So there's none of this.
Yeah. So yeah, I would, if this channel blows up to, I mean, the levels, I'm going to the United States. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I like the United States. I like
Well,
as long as
we like having you here, Nick.
Thank you. I had much fun.
Which state did you like the best?
Oh,
Definitely not Georgia.
I didn't stay enough time in. I only stayed in Atlanta, and Atlanta is not the entirety of Georgia. And I mean, the place that is most recognizable for me is because it resembles where I grew up, and that would be
Michigan?
around around Knoxville.
Oh, Knoxville. Okay.
Because the hills, the mountains, the creeks, the roads resemble me of where I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say where I grew up. My year in our high school, we had around 60 people and 5 last names. So that reminded me of Louisiana. No, not Louisiana. Where's Knoxville?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's a very interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean, the
I mean,
nature
in a good
reminds
way.
me and everything, and yeah. But I mean, I've been to Texas twice now in Houston, and I love the people.
Okay.
But the humidity kills me. The heat and humidity. No, I just can't. I mean, I like it warm, but not that warm. I mean,
Right.
I went there. 93 degrees feels like 110 with humidity, and
Absolutely.
no.
Absolutely.
So
Isn't
next
it?
time,
Isn't it a fact that in Texas everyone needs to have? I think it's mandatory or almost law. I think that every like apartment unit or house need to have some type of air conditioning unit installed in there because of the heat being so dramatic.
yeah, I would imagine so, and I'm very happy that the hotel room had AC. That
Absolutely.
yeah, and yeah, that thing was a lifesaver. I mean, even at sundown, normally when I open up to go outside over here, yeah, it's cooler.
Mm.
In Texas, yeah, no, just no, yeah. Because I drove from Houston up to Detroit, and
Okay.
so Houston, New
My
Orleans,
hometown.
Montgomery, Atlanta, Chattanooga, Blue Ridge, Knoxville, Indianapolis, and then up to Detroit. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's where I'm from, Detroit.
Hey, nice.
Yes, sir.
And I liked it in Detroit as well, but my friend Dave lives there, so he took me out, and I met Police Commissioner Willie and folks and stuff. And that town did not, because I have the image of Detroit as it were 15, 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that town anymore. It's not.
No,
that
not
town
at
anymore.
all. Completely different.
Yes.
People are
changed.
walking their dogs at 3:00 in the morning without bulletproof vests. So we're good there.
Yeah, depends where in, because
for sure.
they
Downtown.
took me through downtown, which is amazingly clean. I mean, I've never seen such a clean town. I mean, seriously. Then we went to Mexican town, which is also great, and then we went to a neighboring area to Mexican town, which was not so. It was interesting, but for another reason.
Oh, for sure.
How the
Cold
different.
town.
Yeah, I mean, so we went drove through some interesting areas.
That's good.
And I had my first floaty, and I could do that again. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Did not have any southern food. I did. I mean, I have to agree with that I didn't really have any southern food. I didn't stay in New Orleans long enough to have real Cajun. I did eat. I went to the tourist traps in New Orleans. I mean, Bourbon Street, but nah, a bit too much touristy for me. So I didn't have the time to visit the. I mean, I spent from August 7th to August 24th, and I barely scratched the surface. Barely. But I did visit the Sasquatch Museum in Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Bigfoot Museum. That was interesting. Yeah. Okay, we are almost 3 hours in, folks. Melanie's way. Where's Nick from? I'm Swedish. And I get to shoot pew pew in Detroit. So that was fun.
Okay.
I haven't shot a firearm since Army, and that is 30-something years ago. So that was fun. And can't wait to do it again. Let's just say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but folks, we are almost 3 hours in. Again, amazing panel. Amazing discussions, and as per usual, we don't get to play much of the trial because we have such great debates and discussions and everything. So Kayla had to leave, so thank you, Kayla. Thank you to Thugger Daily for showing up. I mean, always good. Sedi Nash also was here earlier. amazing person, in my opinion. I've seen in the chat, folks, we can all have differences of opinions.
Yes.
Cat is
That's
always
what makes it great.
Yeah. And Sean, thank you. Sylvia, thank you. Tabis, I hope you can return. Every Friday, 6 p.m., Friday panel show, folks. And I hope
Nick, I
Tabis
just
can
want to
return.
tell you, if you don't get a response from me, I'm just gonna come late.
Yeah, okay. I will send you the invites.
Because you know, I do Jeff thing, and so if I don't show, if I don't say anything, I'm still coming. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
And Kat, not Williams, always here. She has access to my StreamYard, so she doesn't even need an invite. But I will send you all invites to next Friday. There's no trial on Monday, so next is
holiday.
Tuesday.
It's a
holiday. It's Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
And on Monday I go back to work.
Oh.
My vacation is done, which
wow.
means that I start around 6 a.m. in the morning and I work until 3 p.m., which means my streams will start a bit late, 4:30 p.m. my time, which is 10:30 a.m.
That's perfect, because I have something else to do earlier now, so I'm good.
And let's see, so I didn't miss anything. I don't think so. Thank you, chat. Amazing, as per usual. Thank you for the support of this channel. You are what makes this come true.
And I want to thank everyone for the Cash App. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, remember, it's pinned in the top of the chat if you want to say send something to say bye for Friday. I will send you all over if I can. I don't know anymore because YouTube's redirect has been acting weird the last couple of weeks.
Yes, it has.
So I don't know if it will work, and I will send you all over to Legal Vices, who is having his monthly grifting stream where alcohol will be consumed.
Yes, he's back on after being in jail, YouTube jail. So.
Yeah, and Jeff just got back from his 7-day ban because YouTube banned him for 7 days for
what?
Yeah,
they said he was doing a questionnaire.
What is wrong with YouTube?
Well, it's
Yeah, and they couldn't. It was an illegal questionnaire with some very bad words in it, and he couldn't have done it. And when they say, "Okay, but show it to me," and they say, "We can't. It was deleted." But how do you know it happened?
Legal law said he's still banned.
Legal law is still, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was for different reasons. Dave and another that YouTuber did some copyright strikes. Then he had to make a new channel. And according to YouTube, because Dave is doing what we do, stream trials, commentary. But YouTube says, no, this is not what we want for our platform.
Wow.
Yeah. But thank you, Casper, redirecting to Legal Vices and Jeff. So I will try to send you all over there. But I will be sending you all over with a song.
Not the nut one. Not the nut. Not
that one. This is the country version of Nut Tunes.
Steel walls, shadows creep, stains on tiles, secrets keep, broken souls, dreams bereft. In the showers, no mercy.